Right, okay, I'm not going to kick any ministers this time. I've killed the sound, as you can tell, yet again. I'm going to wreck the Indian ports. Okay, that's the Bombay trading port, completely wrecked. And if I just have a look over here, I've made a decision. There's hardly anything up to the north there, so we're going to go with our force down here. When I say to the north, I meant to the north of the east. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is not that one. Where are we? This army here. I'm going to start moving it north. Yep, we'll hit that one first. Why not? That one there. Damage the Great Ashram. And we'll damage this one on the way up as well. That's the Great Ashram. Yep, anything that we can. Could have damaged something else there, couldn't we, on the way? Right. Now let's see what he's got in here that might cause us some problems. Nothing at all, by the look of it. Nothing, not a sausage that's going to threaten me there. So we're going to advance a little bit further. Oops, hang on, keep them on the road. Oh no, it's not going to let me advance any further. Or did I not even pick them up? Probably didn't pick them up. Oh yes. Never mind, we should be in range to be able to hit them next time, so we're going to take that place next time. Okay, having done that, I'm going to nip over to Bavaria. These are the ones that are causing me so many problems at the moment. If you remember, they don't have war weariness, the minor nations. We have war weariness. They have clamour for reform, which is 17 at the moment. That doesn't all come from the university, of course. So what we're trying to do is make life as difficult for them as possible so that they can get... Oh, wrong one. So they can get as few people out of there as possible in order to attack me. And the idea is to convert him over to the Protestant faith and also to undermine his entire economy. So he ties up troops in there all the time, which are costing him a fortune. No, he didn't do quite so well this time, but never mind. He can't be perfect every time, can he? And he's been absolutely brilliant, that chap. Okay, let's see if I can find some missionaries down here. I'm sure I can... Oh, wrong place. Oh dear. I've only had about 1 inch of the pint of beer as well, and here I go, clicking the wrong places. Now, I know there's a church around here somewhere. It told me, either on the last turn or the turn before, to say... there he is, I think. Is that mine? Yes, there's mine. What I'm going to do is get him out of here, and I'm going to put him somewhere around here. Then what I'm going to... In fact, I might even send him to Savoy. I'll send him over to Savoy, because they need to be Protestantised, don't they, to settle the population. Yep. Oh, why have I sent him there? I don't want him there. Fool, what's going on? There it is. For some reason it wouldn't allow me to choose that particular spot, I don't know. Right, okay, I'm going to get these other missionaries out of here as well now. Spain is looking quite Protestant now. I know it sounds hard to believe, but it is actually quite right. Let's see if I can get... Where's that island? That's Westphalia, isn't it? I want to be able to get them all in the map at the same time. So get the missionaries on there. And then also... there's Bavaria. What I want to do is move each of these missionaries, the other missionaries, that's these, over to Bavaria. Where are we? Okay, and this one here also. Come on, where are you? Over to Bavaria. Look at that, 15% Protestant at the moment, Bavaria. Right, so we'll get those chaps off on the way to do their missionary work. Now, I also need to pay attention to the those incursions up in the north here of India. I say incursions, not really my territory. They're sort of threatening my territory, aren't they, at the moment? This one here and this one here is threatening my territory. Come on, let me get in a bit closer. That's better. We can see what we're doing now. It's got a bit jaggedy, actually, the map. That's not you. That's this map for some reason. If it goes any further like that, I might have to stop the game and then restart it. So, okay, just going to take this chap out. Not many of them. He's got what's he got? He's only got 3 men. I know that much. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are these? Pindari or Pandari or whatever. He's got hardly anything in there. I'm not going to bother fighting them. I'm going to try an auto-resolve on there, and the reason for it is that he's only got 91 men. I think they'll find in my favour, and I think without doing it, I think all these are going to get away. So let's see what an auto-resolve does for us. 56 men lost, and he's lost 91. Did he lose enough? Yes. Main thing is we've got rid of them. If I'd have fought the battle, he'd have sat right on the edge of the back of the battlefield, and he'd have got away. So I really wanted to clear him out, didn't I? Right, we're going to take Nagpur as well. Now Nagpur has got no artillery in it. It's got armed populace, firelock, 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 firelock. Now then, you see, I could just stand back and shell him from a distance here with these, and he'll do nothing. Let's see what an auto-resolve does on this one for us. I'm getting lazy. It's a Saturday night. Only 32 loss. That's very kind of it, isn't it? I think we'll accept that one. Right, okay. I don't want this place. It's not one of my objectives, so I'm going to destroy everything that's in here. Everything, that is. I don't want anything at all in here. I want to go north, remember? So I don't want anything building up here after I'm gone. What's going on? Let's get rid of that one as well. Anything else in here? That's usually where I expect somebody to answer, rather stupidly, but there we go. I can't see anything else in there. Right, except of course for these buildings in the town itself, which we're going to get rid of, and the fortification. Get rid of absolutely everything that I can in there. I might recruit or replenish that army. It's not looking too bad actually at the moment anyway. I've got some money to spend, so I may well do that. I want to see how much money I've got left over when I've done everything else though first. The plan is of course to move up to here. This will give me a region that I can sell to buy peace or whatever, and that's the plan. So yes, it's going to rebel. Who cares? I'm hoping that I can pass it on to somebody before it rebels as one of my places. Okay. I seem to remember I've got a general somewhere. Down here. Here's the one. Goa should now be taxable. I'm sure I am taxing it, am I? Yes, I am. And it's improving as well by the day. So I've got a general in here. I'm going to bring this general up because he's wasting his time down there. I'm not sure if I need him in there or not. I've only got a few troops in there now, haven't I? Yeah. Put that general over there. If nothing else, if these chaps start to come down and make incursions into my country, then I'll have some mounted troops that I'll be able to deal with that with, without having to buy any more. I should have another rake somewhere. Yes, I do. Here he is. I want to get him up and then damage, if it's possible, his building. So it's not possible then for him to build any decent troops in there. Agent detected. Not likely that that was going to happen anyway, was it really? But it's worth a shot, you never know. At least I didn't lose the agent. I'm going to let him repair the Calcutta port. Just want to see if he will do. Someone suggested recently that I take Calcutta. I couldn't see a reason for it at the time. I've changed my mind. I can see a reason. It will become apparent soon, I'm sure, but for now I'm going to pull that out of there and see if he'll repair it. It'll cost him money as well, of course, so that's also going to help. Now, I put my fleet into here. And remember, I sneaked them around the back of the Spanish fleet, but they're still battered. They've had a few battles, these ships, a long time ago, albeit, but they have had battles. So I'm going to replenish those. That's about as much as I can do with those, I'm afraid. Also, there are some big fleets around. I was a bit worried that that one fleet was in the Americas and the other one was in the south of Europe. I now think he might even still have two fleets, which is a bit scary. So I'm going to hide this one, put it in there. I've got no army in there at the moment to defend that port, but Marseille is the one that... Oh, actually, that one's Marseille, isn't it? It's really Marseille that I'm most concerned about, so I'll move those there. I don't really mind if he does anything about that. It's not trading from there anyway. There's nothing to trade from there. Most of the trade is going from Marseille. Remember what happens if somebody, like Savoy did, blocks Marseille. I lose one heck of a lot of income, so I'll put a foot troop in there and I'll put a navy in there so he can blockade it but can't damage it. Other than that, I just have to hope that Spain don't go for Marseille, because if they do with those large fleets, it'll blockade me.